Yo, what's up guys? Teacher Polov here, and today we're checking another video of the Tartan Army. You guys do not stop partying, do you? I am here for it. I have been waiting for the Orania as well, the Dutch fans, and they haven't shown up yet. Their game is on Sunday, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be partying on Sunday. I have checked out the Brazil invasion of the Times Square, which in fact we have just seen that they partied together with the Tartan Army, which is absolutely cool to see. Let's see what Scotland has been doing. Scotland fans completes trek from Los Angeles to Boston. Let's go. Meatball McGill. No Scotland, no party. Oh, that's so cool. I hadn't like I have read the comments saying no Scotland, no party, but I hadn't really heard the chant yet.
This Tartan Army hasn't seen a World Cup in 28 years.
Wow.
On manoeuvres in Boston, it's like old times for old friends.
That's why you guys are showing up in numbers.
It's amazing, absolutely amazing. It happens once in a generation, and that's the important thing.
Oh, it's the passion. It's about camaraderie and having a couple of drinks and going to the football and having fun.
It's the experience.
Several thousand have come a long way to a World Cup that doesn't come cheap.
If my wife's watching, it cost me zero, but if a normal person's watching, it was probably about 3,000 or 4,000.
I'll bet
Wow.
15, 20 grand.
About £4,000 each, so...
Oh my gosh. They're spending so much money on this.
Ferguson walked from LA to Boston for the World Cup,
Craig Ferguson.
raising money for charity.
What message does the Scotland team take from you and this?
Go and do it. Go make history. This is history right here. We're witnessing it.
Good
First World
job.
Cup in 28
Isn't
years.
Craig
Go
Ferguson
do us
a
proud.
TV presenter?
Different countries have different stories to tell. Tonight's opponents, Haiti, face US travel restrictions. Haitians
Oh
are
my
banned from entry.
gosh. What?
To the frustration of
The whole
those
team?
already here.
Unfortunately, this is gonna be there forever. And in U.S. history, once upon a time, there was a World Cup in the United States. We call ourselves champion of human rights, but we deny players to come to play. We deny our neighbor less than 2 hours away from us. We deny people to come.
It's
sad,
crazy.
It's disgusting.
It
it's
is.
painful.
It is.
And to see that there is no compassion with this president.
We are having people in fear of.
Let me say one thing, guys. This is something that is uniting us. We don't want to see the downfall of our rivals. And the fact that this is happening to Haiti, it's happening to, Somalia, it is happening to Scotland, it's happening to every single country you can think of. They have had the similar story of being denied entry to the country for a major world competition. It's a World Cup. It's insane. It's insane to think these things are happening, but it unites us at the end because we become more compassionate to each other, knowing that what you're going through, we're going through, and we're going to get through this together. One thing I'm happy to see is that the support has not died down for the team. However, in the stadiums, you can see that there's a lot of empty seats. So in theory, that's a good thing because it feels like we haven't lost the passion for the football and for the teams, for the countries, but we did not spend our money going there and funding this nonsense. And I hope this never happens again. If there is another World Cup in the United States ever, I hope this never happens again,
Getting close to the stadium, so it's also, again, additional that is going to compound the issues here, and that will have an impact, of course, on the players.
Difficulties for Scots getting to the US have centred around
Crazy.
documents needed for entry. Kenny Smith was among those who had his revoked just days before departure.
Revoked?
It just sucked the life and soul out of me.
the reality of potentially not making the World Cup. Horrendous.
It was only after an intervention by the UK and Scottish governments that the issue was resolved.
What? They said UK and Scottish government and showed a bunch of women. Listen, what I want to say is that imagine you are all prepared to go to the World Cup. You do your due diligence, you research, you get your ETA, you buy your tickets, and then it's revoked. Are they going to refund because of that? No, I don't think you get a refund. I don't think so. For visa denial, they are going to say, oh, no, you should have gotten your visa beforehand. And then you say, I did, but it was revoked for, I guess, no reason. It's insane.
Coming out of the embassy. It's about 8:30. I've got it.
On the training
There you
pitch,
go.
the story was that Scott McTominay was back on the grass after missing a day with a stomach bug. In this newsy World Cup, it's the sports news that matters most come kick-off.
Of course, when the talking stops, the football starts. It comes down to this. Scotland at its first World Cup for 28 years. There's the politics of football, and then there's the football.
There are people who are watching me right now that have never seen a World Cup with Scotland. That's 28 years, man. So if you're under the age of 28, you've never seen Scotland in the World Cup. This is your first time experiencing it. And it really shows you why the Tartan Army is so happy right now. And I'm really happy. I saw you guys in the Euro, and I definitely fell in love with the energy, with the passion, and I can't wait to see what you guys are doing. You guys are the most active so far. If you see a lot of videos of me reacting to the Tartan Army popping up, it's because you guys are posting so many cool videos like these ones.
This Scotland team has inspired generations old and new, for whom World Cup failure is in the distant past. In Boston, turning history on its head is the hope. James Matthews, Sky News, in Boston, Massachusetts.
Hey, you guys have a long way ahead of you. You have Brazil to go up against. Let me see what day are your matches, guys. Scotland matches I'll be watching. And I hope you guys come and watch it with me. Let's take a look. We have tomorrow. Oh no, it's actually today at 2 a.m. What are you guys thinking, United States? Dude, Scotland. You oh my gosh, man. You're telling me that the UK will have to wait until 2 a.m. to watch their team play? Scotland will have to watch. Do you guys have the same time zone as England? I think you do, right? Or do you have 1 hour ahead? I don't know. I think it's the same time zone, right? It's still GMT or GMT +1. Dude, that's insane. That is so unfair. That is so unfair. So, okay. So guys, I will be watching the highlights tomorrow because I'm not gonna sleep 2 a.m. or 4 a.m. I'm sorry, but I will watch the highlights, and I want you guys to follow me on Patreon. I will be posting highlights free on Patreon. You guys can go there and watch my highlights, and because it will be blocked on YouTube. But dang, that's sad. So okay, we have Scotland, Brazil, Morocco, and Haiti in the same group. I believe in my prediction, I said Morocco is going to be second, Brazil first, Scotland third, and Haiti fourth. That makes, I think Scotland will be going to the next round of 32. But that was before I saw Scotland play. You know, it will depend on how Morocco plays today as well. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm here for the fans, for the Tartan Army, but I don't know. I still don't know who's gonna be second. I know who's gonna be first. That's Brazil. But obviously, you guys need to support your teams with all your might. So I know you believe they will be in first. I believe Brazil is gonna be in first. But let's see. I can't say anything. My predictions are out there, but I can't say anything without watching the team play. I was surprised by the United States 4-1 against Paraguay. So anything can happen. But hey, I will be supporting you guys as well, and we'll see what comes from it. Okay, but whatever happens, I still love the Tartan Army, and I'll still be watching. See you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.